Shall we say good morning to everyone and then shall we start meditation? Yeah? Okay. There you go. That's the alarm. It's 8 o'clock. So we start recording. Yeah? Okay, right. We'll start from here. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening if you're joining a bit later. This is Max. There are some treats on the laptop, so that's what he's sniffing out. What's that? Shall we sit? Good boy. Good boy. Here we go. So I'm doggy sitting at the moment. This is not my dog, but I love him just as much. There you go. Some friends were in need of some help with some doggy sitting because they had to travel. So I'm taking care of Max at the moment. And I thought maybe we can use this situation as like a very real situation when you've got demanding kids and animals around that need your attention. At the same time, you're still trying to be aware of the breath and take care of their needs as well. And it's not easy, is it, Max? So while we're doing this, we're going to be aware of the breath, of every breath coming in and out. And I'm so sorry, the last two sessions I didn't get to look up ASMR. I knew it was something to do with audio. I know the concept. Yes, darling. You want to hold hands? Okay. I knew it was something to do with the concept of audio, but I didn't get the ASMR, what it stood for. So it stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And what it is if you've ever looked up ASMR videos, they focus on the audio, they focus on sounds, and usually these sounds are things that are quite pleasurable for the body, like they give you that like tingly kind of feeling, and people find it quite relaxing. Yeah, baby. What do you want? Want to play with toys? Where's a toy? Go get the toy. Go get it. No, you want to hold hands? Okay, still breathing. So ASMR was the audio. Oh, I've lost it now. Autonomous sensory meridian response. Yeah. I love you, Maxie. You want cuddles? You want cuddles? Come here. You come here. Is that better? Okay. Okay. Come sit here. There you go. Is that better? Are we happy now? Yeah? Okay. And it focuses on sounds that help you feel relaxed and give you that kind of nice tingly feeling. So I thought, what a great way to use those sounds for mindfulness. So in the previous video, I'm really sorry I couldn't make it yesterday because of all the timing around this one. So in the previous video, we were talking about listening out for the sounds of your feet as they touch the ground and every footstep. And these are sounds that perhaps you may have not noticed before because they're there all the time. Tiny, tiny sounds around your house or when you're walking outside. You may notice them more when you're outside because of hard shoes and hard floor, but maybe not so much at home. So if you've looked up ASMR or if you don't know what it is, perhaps you can look up a video and see what I mean about the focus on the audio. It doesn't have to be these lovely sounds that make your neck and your hair stand up and tingle, but just the focus on the audio. So keep breathing. And what I'd like you to do when we focus on audio in meditation as well is get that, because we're closing the eyes and we're not using the eyes. So we want to try and make the ears even stronger, our audio response even stronger, and be aware of the tiniest, tiniest sounds. And that includes in meditation and mindfulness when you're going about your day. So we can try. Let's see if Max will allow us to do a concentration session. So we can close our eyes, keep the back as straight as possible, and begin to be aware of the breath moving in the body first, and in the nose, And becoming aware of the temperature of the breath in the nose. That the air coming in is cooler, the air going out is warmer. Being aware of which nostril is more active. And if you'd like to take some deep breaths, make sure that the shoulders are relaxed, let the shoulders drop. Be aware of the relaxation in your palms and in your feet. Allow the face to relax into a gentle smile and the tongue at the roof of the mouth. And if you'd like to count breaths, you can. If you feel that's not necessary, just being aware now of every single breath. And if you start thinking about anything, just gently bringing your attention back to the breath, maintaining that smile, that straight back. And now becoming aware of any sounds around you, any sounds in the distance, or maybe just focusing harder on my voice. Being aware of any sounds in your ears, the sound of life. Keep being aware of every single breath. So as I was out walking the dog this morning, it's exactly what I was doing, and it's what I do all the time. So you can continue with your eyes closed. If you like, you can open them. Just keep being aware of your breath. And so as Max and I were out this morning and I was walking, I was doing exactly what I do here. I've been doing it for years. So being aware of my feet moving, being aware of that kind of crunch of my wellies, my boots on the fresh grass, being aware of sounds around me. There were sounds in the distance. There was an aeroplane, maybe the cars, maybe the birds, and even the sound of Max's little, I don't know if you can hear that, the jingle of his collar, the tiniest, tiniest little sounds, the movement, the breath. And at times you may want to focus on one at a time. Like today, I just feel like focusing on sound. Today, I just feel like focusing on movement. You may not need to count how many times you stand up and sit down anymore, but just being aware as you're doing it. So sound, movement, breath, pick one, pick all of them, and eventually when the mind goes silent and you become super aware, they all happen together and the awareness is on all of them together at the same time. So I was playing with that this morning and it was so beautiful and the sun was coming up. If you live in a city, even if you can get to a park sometimes and go on like a little nature walk, and when you do, rather than being on the phone or checking messages, maybe leave the phone at home and use it as an opportunity to focus on these things every step, every sound, every breath, whatever you can do to keep practicing, practicing, practicing. And yeah, the sounds at the moment, keep trying to be more and more aware, especially of the tiny, tiny sounds in the ears. And let me know, send me a message for those of you who are able to understand what I'm talking about, if you have some experience of it, if you get it, because once you get it, you've always got it, and you can really use that to help your meditation. So it's so nice to see you all. I think I'm going to be here with Max for a couple more days, so you may see him again tomorrow. And for those who don't really like dogs very much, I'm very sorry. I apologize, but you may be stuck with him for a couple more days. And it's lovely to see everyone. And I will see you all again here tomorrow morning. Take care. Bye bye. Say bye, Max. Bye bye.